Once every 144 years, something beyond imagination takes place. This is Maha Kumbh Mela, the largest spiritual convergence on earth, now at its most extraordinary. A moment that will not return for another century and a half. Why did we come? To witness it for ourselves, to feel the energy, to take a dip in the sacred Ganges, surrounded by those who believe its waters cleanse not just the body, but the soul. At dawn, the riverbanks awaken. The air vibrates with ancient chants, the scent of incense drifts through the crowd, and the first devotees step into the holy waters, a ritual echoing across time, unchanged, unwavering. But what is it that pulls so many here? Is it faith, destiny, or the search for something greater than ourselves? A city rises from dust, only to vanish weeks later. Strangers become family, the chaos finds harmony. This is not just an event, it's a phenomenon. A fleeting moment where the physical and the divine meet. Maha Kumbh Mela. An experience beyond time itself. Our journey started in Delhi, where we hopped on a train to Prayagraj, a train that we didn't realise was fully booked, and we were only on the waiting list, which means we had to sit on the floor for most of the journey. 12 hours later, we arrived.
Good morning, India.
And we could immediately feel the energy of Kumbh. Prayagraj was full of people.
Crazy traffic.
We slowly made our way through the busy streets, shoulder to shoulder with hundreds of pilgrims, picking up some of our favourite local snacks along the way.
Nice, amazing.
At 5 a.m. under a full moon, we made our way to the banks of the Ganges, joining the thousands of devotees already gathered, waiting to begin their rituals. Some stood in silent prayer, others chanted in unison, their voices rising with the mist above the water. Nearby, men sat in quiet surrender as their heads were shaved, a symbolic act of renouncing the past, of stepping into a new chapter of life. But where did it all begin? An ancient legend tells of a time when gods and demons churned the cosmic ocean in search of Amrita, the nectar of immortality. When the battle for this divine elixir raged, a few sacred drops fell upon the earth. One landed here, at the meeting point of the three rivers, the Ganges, the Yamuna, and the mythical Sarasvati. It is this belief that has drawn pilgrims for centuries, not just to witness, but to partake, to step into the sacred waters, surrendering to something beyond the self. For those who come, this is more than tradition. It's a purification of the past, a release from karma, a fleeting moment where the boundaries between the earthly and the divine dissolve, a single drop of immortality, a ritual reborn with every generation. This is why they come, this is why they return.
All along the river, there are camps for people to stay at, as there's so many people and all the hotels probably are fully booked.
Yep. This one right now I think is Akara camp, which is where most of the sadhus stay. But on the other side of the river there are crazy fancy ones. There are, just hundreds and hundreds of camps, and for all different types of people, from locals to tourists. I think everyone's split though. Although I would love to just stay here, just put a tent up and camp with the sadhus.
That would be cool.
Our first impressions of the gathering were pretty intense. With so many people in one place, we also saw pain and suffering, people living in ways that we couldn't imagine.
Oh my god, this guy just started cleaning out my ear. I've never had it done like this. This is crazy.
And with Hara Hara Mahadev being the daily mantra, there was also
Help.
Sorry, no. This guy is very full on and he keeps grabbing onto my shoulder super tight and I don't even know what to do. Sorry. Sorry. Wow, it's so full on. They grip your hands so tight.
Okay. Belgium, no.
She just came over clapping her hands to us saying money, money, money.
Okay, we are tourists, but we are not rich. We travel full time, but we literally live on a very tiny budget.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation.
Just about when we were going up towards the bridge, there's this woman and I feel something in my back and I look and my back is completely open. She was with her hands in my back. This is disgusting.
Yeah, Agori.
Varanasi.
Varanasi.
Wow.
March.
Okay. This was from the Agori people.
So those guys are real life cannibals. They eat human flesh and the human ashes they cover their bodies. So crazy.
But also they are asking for money and they say the real sadhus, they don't ask for money.
And this guy right here is the perfect example of a real sadhu.
I'm not sure how it works,
Wow.
but wow, the view here is amazing.
Incredible.
Being here on the banks of the Ganges, surrounded by so many people who were so full of energy, so passionate. We knew what brought them here, but we wanted to talk to some people to really find out why.
I'm Nisha and I'm from Nepal.
Wow, and you come all the way from Maha Kumbh.
Of course, it's once in a lifetime opportunities.
Literally.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to you to go for a bath here?
Bathing here means being pure from body to heart, everything. It means that being pure, and I just think that it's very holy. She's very appreciated. She's known as our mother. I'm very happy.
This is most relevant of Indian people's tradition. People happiness, families happiness, where Baba also happiness. That's why we came and bath here. This is a very, very, very happy in this.
I am fully. This is thank you of God. God Jai Sri Ram, Sri Radhe Radhe. India is great country. Bharat mera mahan hai.
This King guy offered to buy us this. And oh,
Thank
Wow.
you.
bahut acha hai. Very tasty. Wow. You want?
Okay. Thank you.
Wow, very tasty.
Jai
And
Sri Ram.
this nam?
Son papdi.
Shop.
Son papdi. Son papdi.
Son papri.
Son papri shop.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, these women have amazing tattoos. Their arms are just covered, arms and also neck. So beautiful. You're from Prayagraj? Prayagraj. बहुत सुंदर. No idea. Murdwaka. Okay, amazing. बहुत अच्छा. Bingo Murdwaka. Okay. Aww, they're so sweet. I love them. How old were you when you got these? 15. 15?
Wow, and do you remember it's painful?
Yeah.
Very painful. Wow. All of this at 15?
Yeah.
Or yeah, all. Wow.
Is this why tattoo for marriage?
Yeah.
For marriage.
So you married at 15? No.
21.
21 married.
Yeah.
But this
15.
15, wow. Incredible.
amazing.
Maybe we have to come to Gujarat and get some tattoo.
Come on my house.
Come to your
Yeah,
house.
would be nice. It's Aarti time!
It's an arty party.
When was the last time we saw Aarti?
A long time ago. 5 years ago?
around 5 years ago in Varanasi,
Yeah.
and we love it. Those are such magical experiences. So we look forward to seeing another one tonight.
And the light is super beautiful right now. Oh, can't wait.
Wow, that is a long bridge to cross.
That was. And that's not even the longest one. It's only halfway across the river, but it's crazy long. And the whole time, we were just pushing us along. Guys, come
You
on,
just
we're all
go
going-
with the flow.
Exactly, we're all going to the same place.
Yes. India is a river. And you have to just follow.
Kind of.
Namaste. Aarti?
Aarti, Ganga Aarti. Yeah, this way.
This
Dhanyawad.
way. Dhanyawad ji. Okay.
As night falls, the atmosphere shifts. The day's devotion gives way to something heavier, an energy that lingers beneath the harsh glare of the floodlights. Crowds press in, voices rise, and among the movement, figures perform for a glance, a coin, a moment of attention. Some move with practiced ease, others with silent resignation. Are they here by choice or by something else? The river keeps flowing, indifferent to the spectacle, but in the flickering shadows, not all who gather are free.
We've walked for 20 minutes and now they tell us there's only one Aarti, and that's just at the entrance where we came from. Oh my god! He said go fast or you'll miss it.
Unfortunately, we managed to miss the Aarti both on this night and the next,
That's part of the adventure.
but that didn't keep us from having the best time.
Why is he on a freaking tractor?
She's the tractor mama. That's because he's a tractor mama. We're going on this game?
That's also first time?
Yeah. Scotland.
The mornings are peaceful, having breakfast with friends on the rooftop far from the chaos of Maha Kumbh Mela.
On our way.
On our way for another day.
Nope. Failure.
We're on the search for sadhus, babas. Who are we gonna try and find?
We'll find some Naga Sadhus.
Okay.
I think the one whose hand is like this.
Ah, really?
We'll find.
Okay. Okay, is this direction? We are very sad because lots of sadhus and babas have left. Yesterday, actually, I was crying. But we're here. It's a beautiful experience, and we do with what we have. So yeah, let's see if we can find them though. That would be really cool.
Wow.
We're with a funny bunch. All creators, all here for Maha Kumbh Mela. Mela.
Step by step, we felt like we were getting closer to what we've been searching for this whole time. The ones who have renounced everything. Possessions, identity, even the need for clothing, choosing instead a path of devotion, discipline and detachment. The Naga Sadhus.
He asked for 1100 rupees as a gift. This guy said nahi, nahi, nahi.
We just learned that if a sadhu has no hair, it means that they're new sadhus. So from the moment they shave and they start their time as a sadhu, they cannot shave anymore, and that's why the longer hair, the more dreadlocks, I guess.
How long have they been a sadhu?
The longer they've been a sadhu.
I've been a sadhu for
Not.
there's a guy behind me who has like a finger ring, not even as big as this, maybe look at this side on his penis. That's crazy. must hurt.
And then there was this Baba.
Guys, I just got slapped by a sadhu. He's a cool sadhu though. I like this guy. Oh, look.
That's a special sadhu. Futuristic one. I remember? Maybe? I don't know.
He's only a humorous Baba, but everything is related to the spirituality. Actually, he's the Baba of love.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Om Namah Shivaya.
Or the camera Baba.
I have a sadhu filming me.
Har Har!
I guess you can call this an experience.
Daniel, thank you so much. He just gave us this really beautiful 1 rupee coin from India from 1939, and it has Queen Victoria on the back. How crazy. And he's a subscriber. That's super beautiful.
We enjoyed our last night in Maha Kumbh Mela, soaking in as much as possible, as tomorrow we would finally be going for a dip, marking the end of our time in Prayagraj.
After so long in Prayagraj, we're finally going for a dip.
But first we're going to take a boat, I think. We're just following our friends. They have complete control.
So we are trying to get the boat. So everyone they are asking for 3,000, 4,000 per person.
Wow.
Really?
So in 2,500 or 3,000 we can take a full boat, but they're asking 4,000 for one.
Per person.
So
Crazy.
let's see. We are trying.
Let's
Okay,
see.
seems like it's very
Yes.
expensive. Wow, they're asking 7,000 for 3 people. How crazy. I thought it would only happen to us because we're tourists, but it seems like even with locals, it's a thing.
And we're on the boat.
We're on the army boat. The other place is actually way too busy and they charge so much money that they said, okay, we know someone who is
Connected to the army.
Yeah.
And
So-
now we're on a boat with 30 people.
something like
And all heading to Sangam.
Finally.
Sangam.
We've just arrived and it seems like we only have 15 minutes to take a dip and then be back here to go back. That's crazy.
I'm ready for the dip. That's why we came here, to take a dip in the beautiful Ganges water, the holy water. I'm ready. Cannot believe I'm actually going into the Ganges. My first time ever getting into the Ganges River.
After how long in India?
After almost a year in India, like 7, 8 months maybe. Nice and cool.
We got here! Woo!
Finally made it, and it was so worth it. So worth the wait. So long we've waited to get in the Ganges, and here we are. Wow, special. Such a great energy. Like a bunch of kids. I guess that's it. 400 million kids here playing in the river.
This is exactly why we came to India and why 400 million other people came to Maha Kumbh Mela to the Ganges.
Maha Kumbh Mela was a rare moment in history, a gathering that felt almost impossible in its scale and its spirit. The rituals, the devotion, the sheer enormity of it were all unforgettable. But what made it truly special were the people. The pilgrims who had travelled for weeks to be here, the sadhus who had dedicated their lives to something greater, the families who welcomed us, strangers, as their own. For a fleeting moment, millions became one, and just as quickly as it began, it was over, disappearing like footprints in the sand. The spirit of Maha Kumbh Mela will never fade.